sorry about that. A buddy came to me and asked me how I was doing on crappie, and I didn't want to interrupt the video. But this is what I'm using. So very simple. It's a marabou jig underneath a float. Super simple technique. I'm waiting because the water's way high, and I always wear waders going for crappie to get where I need to go. But basically, all you have to do is cast out, and all jigs should be vertical. So a float is a perfect way of doing it. And all you really do is just, oh, I just got hit right there. There we go. Another nice crappie, another slab. So, but yeah, that's all you really have to do. And I love my marabou jigs. The action on them are far superior than any other crappie jig I have ever used. It's just that tail. It's just the tail movement that brings them up so good. And the action, like I said, on the marabou jigs, man, they can't resist the marabou jigs. It's like almost like a dying bait fish kind of way. And the thing is, another thing with crappie is once you find one, you're gonna find multiple, because they are definitely a schooling fish. Yeah, but all you really have to do is, as it's underneath the float, give it a few twitches, and that jig's gonna go like this. And as it rests or starts falling, those crappie are gonna snatch it and start running with it. That is another very important factor. I don't like the real heavy jigs for crappie because they fall too quick. And if you get the lighter ones, they're going to fall slower, and you're going to get more of that reaction strike that they like. So that's what I prefer. You guys might be a little bit different. But if you've never used marabou jigs, you are missing out. Because they are very, very deadly. Oh, just got another hit. He didn't really commit on that one. But you really don't need, I never use a live bait for crappie, ever. I just never been into live bait for crappie. And you see a lot of people out there using minnows or other bait fish out there. I mean, because crappie are definitely a predator. That's why their mouths are so big. But yeah, as you're twitching it, and there goes it again, they're not fully committing. We had a very bad thunderstorm a little bit ago, so that might be giving them being a little skittish today. And as you can see, I'm wearing my rain suit, it's still wet. So, but let me get back here, and I only brought one battery today, so I didn't bring multiple batteries for my GoPro. And I definitely don't want you guys to miss the action of a dead battery. So I'm doing, oh, there, I just lost one. Let me cast back over there and see. I'll give this a cast, give it a twitch, let it fall, give it a twitch, let it fall, give it a twitch, let it fall, give it a twitch, it's going to fall. And a lot of times, as your bobber is straight up and down, once in a while, you're going to see your bobber go completely on its side. That means everything has loosened up. That means they are coming to the surface. You also want to set the hook when it does that. But let me do one more cast. Hopefully I can get this crappie over here. Come on. One more cast. I just had one follow my bait. So, give it a twitch, let it fall, and as it's falling is when they are going to hit it. There it goes. Not a very aggressive strike. A lot of times when crappie hit it, they're very aggressive. That might have been a bluegill. Bluegill would hit these jigs too, very big bluegill. Excuse me. But you guys stay tuned and hopefully I get some more fish for you guys today. I got another nice fish. Yeah, maybe not. He gets cut off. Oh well. Let that jig go down slow. Oh, there we go. He hit that one as soon as I twitched it. This one's a little small too, for my liking anyways. So my GoPro battery's almost dead. So that's why you're not actually seeing me hook up the fish and everything else, because my battery's like very, very low. Let's see. This feels like a decent. No, maybe not. You know, he might just maybe just hit that limit mark in my eyes. Yeah, he's bigger in my hand. So, nice, beautiful spawning marks. They get very pretty, very dark when they start spawning. But you guys stay tuned and I'll have some more for you. It's a decent one. He's a keeper. Back to what I was saying about jigging with the marabou jigs, is it's important to be vertical, and you don't want to be too deep. Either you want to be just above the weeds, or, well, it depends on if you're going for summertime or if you're going for them during spawn. Right now they're spawning over here, so the techniques are a little bit different. I'm definitely fishing the shallows. You don't want, I'm not, there's no really weeds out there in the water. So, I've got a little mess right here. It's not too bad. So we've had a lot of rain, so everything is all flooded out, as you can tell. Right here, it used to be all shore. But I'm glad I have waders. So I'm going to cast. They love structure. Oh, there goes a bite. If I can just get a little further. Oops. Oh, that one went completely under. That was a vicious strike. I can't believe I missed that. Wow. Let's cast back over there. Oops, wait. I can't get the angle because all this floodplain that's in here right now. There it goes. Oh, he dropped it. Try and get his attention. I don't know if you could see that bobber or not. There we go. This feels like a nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna release this one. Not as big as I thought. Never want to be greedy. Never, that's the worst thing to do. Always go by the rules. Here in Michigan, the limit here is 25. Oh, I missed him. Cast over there again. Give it a few twitches. Let it fall slow. Let me bring it up a little bit. But as you can try to, as you twitch it, just keep an eye on that bobber, because a lot of times they'll pick it up and drop it, like how this one's doing now, but he dropped it. And try it again. See if I can get that one. Well, to talk a little bit more about my setup. Of course, you guys know that I am using the crappie jig marabou. I'm also using 4-pound test Trilene XT with an ultralight setup. I recommend the ultralight because if you use anything, I mean, if you can go to ultralight, I would do it. But if you go to like the medium heavy, you can still catch them, but the power behind the medium, you will rip the jig right out of its mouth a lot of times, and you'll even do it on an ultralight. So that's, in my opinion, very important. So in ultralight, or even lighter, if you can get lighter. I can imagine how they would fight on an ultralight. Like I said, you don't need nothing big. I use 4. I can still catch bass on it, pike on it. It's nothing real special, but I'm here for crappie. But that's my setup. No, pink and white marabou jig. Water's still pretty cold. I can feel the coldness coming from the jig. But you guys stay tuned, and I'll definitely have some more fish for you guys. You guys stay tuned. Nice crappie. Definitely eatable. Ain't doing too bad. Cannot complain. I know I'm going to be having a fish fry real soon. And yeah, I know I'm keep on talking about these marabou jigs. Do not sleep on them. I mean, no minnows, no live bait, all on a jig, right there. And I'm not even close to being there. I've only been here a half hour. All marabou jig. Gotta stay tuned. Alright, let's see what I have here. Nice, pretty nice crappie. Yep. Man, they love these marabou jigs. Love them. That is a beautiful crappie. Beautiful. So let me put this fish on the stringer, and you guys stay tuned. I'm back for a minute. I want to talk about crappie in general right now. During spawn, I have closest to shore as possible, and another very important factor is once you find one, you're going to find multiple. They are definitely a schooling fish. Yeah, and usually black and crappie will school together also, so you get a mixed bag of both. Now as they're done spawning, you know, they'll be by like the hydrilla and milfoil, all the seaweed that is coming up, they will be just a couple inches above the seaweed. So you don't want to be in the seaweed after spawn. That's another great thing about using a float. You can constantly adjust your length how you want it, so you'll never be on the bottom. And tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever fished on the bottom ever for crappie. It's always been suspended. So I hit a little bump over there, hoping he would take it. Now, what do you guys like to use for crappie? So my go-to is a marabou jig. They have a lot of crappie baits out there. Oh, hold on. There we go. He's a little small. I'm gonna release this one. So what are your favorite crappie baits for you guys? Like I said, mine's a marabou jig. I don't think you can beat it. They last forever. The action on that tail drives those crappie absolutely insane. But we all think differently. What is your go-to crappie bait? Let me know in the comments. So, yeah, but let me get off here for a second, and I will be right back. Nice crappie. Nice one. All right. Doing pretty good. Another absolutely beautiful crappie. I'm pretty close to my limit, I would think. But yeah, those marabou jigs are doing the job. Guys, stay tuned. I know there'll be more fish. That was a small crappie. It's alright. Get out there and cast again. That one didn't hit very hard. Up. Something's playing with it over there. Up, missed it. Let me cast back out there. Same spot, try to. As you can tell, I'm not very deep. I'm probably only 2.5 feet. It's not where I wanted. The wind started picking up, but let's see. That's where he was. Hopefully I didn't spook him too bad. I'm gonna try to set the hook. Oh, there it goes. Think he wanted it. Let's see. No. Alright, now I changed colors to solid white. Maybe to mimic a minnow or something. Let's see if that helps. More natural color. Water is pretty clear. I just had one hit it. There we go. This one feels like a nice one. For a little panfish, man, they sure fight. It's a decent one. Solid white crappie jig marabou. Solid white. Guys, stay tuned. Got a lot more crappie fishing to come. This one feels like a really nice crappie. Got the rod bent over good. Oh yeah. That's a slab. Sure is. I know it's probably really hard to tell on camera, but that's a really nice crappie. Let me see if I can get him up close. Oh, there we go. He's a little small. Put him back. Let's cast right around the same area. Like I said, crappie hanging schools. So usually when you find one, you're going to find multiple. Nope, missed him. my jig messed up. That ain't good. There we go. They're loving that white. Solid white. That's a nice crappie. Very nice crappie. You gotta stay tuned. This feels like a nice fish. If it's a crappie. Sure is. Yeah, some nice little slab. Gotta stay tuned. I should be leaving shortly because I'm almost got my limit, so. He's a little small. I'm gonna release this one. I know my GoPro battery is almost dead, so I should have brought my other set, but if I can get there, let's see if that works. But yeah, I should have brought my other GoPro battery. I'm like at 15%. Didn't really think that I was going to need another battery with me, but it's alright. He hit way out there. Little jumper too. Alright. Not a bad sized crappie. That's pretty nice. I mean, it's hard to tell on the camera, but he's a nice one. I mean, look at, I got some big hands. That's a big crappie. Gotta stay tuned. Oh yeah, he was way out there. He was going towards deeper water. He's a keeper. Yep. Yep. Beautiful little lake. It's beautiful out here. You guys take care. Alright, you guys, this is my last cast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you like what you see. Come along with the journey with me, because it's multiple species of fish. Not just crappie, but it's from bass all the way to crappie, carp, catfish, sturgeon, muskie, pike. List goes on and on. So if you want to learn something new, make sure you like and subscribe, and come on and join the journey with me. You guys take care and stay tuned.